mark. 5 minutes. The green flag is on the race course. The lids are down on 2 of our 3 boats. Jamie Nielsen, they have not yet closed the lid, but that's not near as important as it was in the past because he already knows his lane. He's already got lane 1. And he would normally have to get ready and go out there and fight for it, but he doesn't have to this time. He's already got it. First boat away from the dock's going to be Corey Peabody. And the U3, the Tahoe Miss, I know you like the look of that boat in a late afternoon sun. It looks great.
That's gorgeous. Yeah, you know, Corey getting on plane first. He's going to go out there and just stick with his game plan, go by his timing marks, not get rattled. And I know Jamie is going to do the exact same thing. He knows that inside. His timing marks from previous years are going to work great here. I think he's the most set up for this heat.
You're looking there at Jimmy Shane. He is away from the dock. First heat of competition for this young man in 4 years after an extremely successful career. 4th in wins on the H1 Unlimited all-time win list. The lid is down on Jamie Nielsen as you almost get ready to ride along with him from right there on the dock. H1 Unlimited cameraman kneeling down there looking right in the window at Jamie Nielsen. Meanwhile, up the backstretch, Corey Peabody goes slowly up the backstretch. You see him in the background there of Jamie Nielsen as Jamie comes away from the dock. You'll see Jimmy Shane in the background. There he is going up the backstretch. Jimmy Shane in the Miss Apollo on our 3rd boat. Jamie Nielsen, he's away from the dock.
Yeah, they're all spread out all over the race course, but like you said earlier, that doesn't matter. They're going by their own game plan. They know where they're going to be, and they just need to hit their timing marks. That is the absolute most important thing here. And after that first heat, these guys are going to be more focused than ever on just going by their game plan, hitting their marks, and making a good start because it really showed that's important.
Yeah, they can really go out here right now and just forget about everybody else. Run your race, run it in your lane. You chose your lane, you know where you're going to be, and run your race in that lane. It doesn't make any difference where anybody else is. Corey Peabody comes down the front straightaway. He will come across the start-finish line at 2 minutes and 40 seconds, a little bit inside that as he crosses right now. Meanwhile, up the backstretch you saw in the background was Jamie Nielsen in the U11. And here comes Jimmy Shane across the start-finish line in that gorgeous red, white, and blue Miss Apollo. So the boats are spread out, but the mystery is out of it. And that's okay. It's just a part of this race format. It's just a different way to go about doing things. We'll see how it plays out over the weekend. Qualifying played out very interesting. Now we're in our 2nd heat. It's heat 1B. Jamie Nielsen's going to be in 1. Corey Peabody in 2. Jimmy Shane going to be on the outside.
I promise you, in the back of all these drivers' minds right now is getting points. On top of anything, getting points. With the 40 having a DNF in the previous heat, that puts them behind the 8 ball here going forward in the weekend. You need points to get on the front row for the final at the end of the weekend. And it's hard to do. It's hard to make up the DNF.
And we've only got 4 slots on that front row, so you got to be one of the top 4 point getters here. We got 2 of our boats up at the top end. It's Corey Peabody in the Tahoe Miss, and outside of him it is all red, white, and blue as you look down from the drone shot. Coming underneath the bridge, that's Peabody on the inside and trailing a little bit. Jimmy Shane on the outside. Meanwhile, coming slowly off the bottom end of the race course is Jamie Nielsen. He's right where he wants to be. He's going to stay there and bring it to the start. Shane's going to come hard, so is Peabody, because we're coming up on 1 minute. So these guys are going to roll down to the lower end of the race course.
Yeah, they're looking okay. They're a little behind where you would be if you were fighting for lanes. Obviously not fighting for lanes. They're looking just fine. They're going to be wound up.
And they are in their proper lanes right now. You can see from the drone shot there, Jamie Nielsen sitting in 1. Peabody is sitting in 2. Shane is on the outside. There goes Peabody. He's going to give it a squirt and run past Jimmy Shane. They will find Jamie Nielsen up there at the top end, coming up on 30 seconds until the start. 30 seconds, Dustin.
Yeah, Shane's hoping that Peabody gets up there a little early and doesn't have a full head of steam, so he's going to lay back and get a good running, flying start on the outside and hopefully hit it at 0.
Coming up on 20 seconds now until the start. Off the top end, Nielsen in 1, Peabody in 2, Shane on the outside. Coming down, looking at the clock, we're at 12 seconds. I say it's time to go. It is time to put the hammer down. And Jamie Nielsen looks like if he is on time, and he is going to be your leader. 2 seconds, 1. Oh boy, I think he got across a tick early. We'll call him the way they are in the water. I thought he was going to be okay, but I think he got down there early. The 11 has jumped, so we will call them not as they are in the water. We're going to call them as they are in second and third place, and it's going to be Corey Peabody coming off the bottom end of the race course with the lead. And right on the outside of him there is Jimmy Shane in the Apollo. What a run up the backstretch. Jamie Nielsen has jumped the clock, but we got a great race for our leaders right now, Dustin.
Yeah, Jimmy Shane hidden in the rooster tail on the outside, totally invisible from the beach, but I promise you, Corey Peabody can see him in that right mirror.
Yeah, and he's only back about a boat length and a half. Our fans can see it on the drone. He is right there, and they're going to come off. Where is Peabody? There he is. There is Shane on the outside. Jamie Nielsen is out front, but he jumped the start. So this is between Peabody and Shane. And it is Corey Peabody out front, but only by about a boat length. They are going to be almost side by side. Peabody by a boat length and a half. Dustin, we're seeing a boat race now.
Jimmy Shane pulls up almost dead even on the outside as they head into turn number 1, almost 3 wide. Shane's going to do everything he can to keep that boat loose through the turn on the outside, keep his boat speed up and out accelerate Corey as they exit this turn. Dead even now down the back straightaway on the Kentucky side.
Yeah, Shane went way wide in that corner, kept his speed up. I think he may have lost a little bit of ground, and now he's back about a boat length, maybe, but they're basically tied together. And I'll tell you what, the boat that's surprising me right now is Jamie Nielsen. He is staying right with him. He jumped the gun, so he's out front, but nobody's going by him, and now Shane is out front. He is out front by about half a boat length as they got to the entrance pin of the corner. Oh, there they are, side by side. They're going to come down and put 2 in the books. It is Peabody in the middle of those 3 boats and Shane on the outside. Great looking boat race as we come down, and now it is Jimmy Shane starting to exert himself a little bit on the outside. He's got about 2.5, maybe 3 boat lengths on Peabody, but Peabody still got the lane position, Dustin.
Shane pulled ahead just a little bit. He controls the corner here as they head in there. Peabody's in the tunnel. You got the 11 still holding on strong, and Peabody just needs a place to go. Dead even again. Wow, Corey is really pulling this one out.
Here they go down the backstretch now. Shane starts to move out. He's out by 2 boat lengths. Now he pulls it out. Well, he's not pulling it out. Corey's still staying with him. A great boat race here in our Heat 1B of the 2026 Madison Regatta APBA Gold Cup. Top end of the race course, Jimmy Shane on the outside. What kind of a lead has he got? He's got about 4 boat lengths up there. Will he try and hold Corey in tight? No, he won't. He gives Corey plenty of room. I think he feels now, Dustin, he's got enough speed. He can drive around him, but that's what he's going to try and do, as they're going to get a white flag with 1 more to go.
This is his race course right now. He controls it as long as he just keeps it clean, keeps it legal. He controls the arc. He controls everything going on behind him, and the person that knows that better than anyone is Corey Peabody. He's got to keep it going the right direction in this rough turn and just hope it comes out the other side, because he's doing great in second place right now.
Yeah, Corey's got to be really smart right here, because you do not want to get rid of these 300 points for second place, and now he has dropped back and he is a full rooster tail off the lead. I think part of that may have been discretion being a part of Aller. He wasn't going to be able to beat him. Hang on and pick up 300 points for second place.
Just heard lap 3 at a 1:51 for Jimmy Shane. I mean, these guys are moving. These boats are dialed in, and these are some great lap times. Checker flags up.
A 151 mile an hour lap for Jimmy Shane on lap number 3, running as wide as he is. Holy Toledo, this boy is fast. Here he comes, Jimmy Shane. First heat of competition in 4 years, and he's coming down to pick up a checkered flag in Heat 1B of the APBA Gold Cup, and a great run on an inside lane from lane number 2, Corey Peabody in the Tahoe miss, and unfortunately a tough break for Jamie Nielsen. He's going to come down and pick up 3rd place points. He jumped the start, but I'll tell you what, the boat showed me some speed. He looked good.
You nailed it, Brad. You know, it just showed if this flavor pack 11 gets out front in some clean water, they've got a shot. Those other 2 could not catch him, and they were running the guts out of their boat trying to get around him. Jamie, if he can get a good clean start, lane number 1, do everything he can like he just did, he might be able to stay ahead of these guys. Wow, that made up for the other heat. That was a good one. That that was exciting. Corey did a great job of just staying clean, being smart, and Jimmy not giving up. Being on the outside, being back, but having enough faith and confidence in that boat that he can get around the field on the outside. That's gotta feel pretty good.
Well, I am hoping that our Danny Rogers can hear us down there. I see her on the dock. Danny, there you go. You just saw a boat race. I'll give you that one was a good one. That's a good heat of unlimited racing right there. There. I got my blood pumping a little bit. How about that? Here comes Corey Peabody back to the dock in the U3, the Tahoe Miss. I'm sure he's going to be disappointed, but can't be completely disappointed. I think he has to be happy. I think they can say, okay, there's a good mark to start from. There's a good baseline. We got to go faster. We know that.
Yeah, they have a lot of tools in the truck, and they have a lot of different options. So you can bet that these guys are going to be here late tonight. They're going to find that speed that they don't have right now.
Here comes Jimmy Shane and Jamie Nielsen back to the dock.
Yeah, well done. I mean, Jimmy, when people keep asking him, well, are you rusty? What's it going to be like? Like I said, he just showed him. He didn't have to say anything. He just went out there and showed him. And that was pretty good.
You can talk all you want. When you go out and just show people, I'm still here and I'm not going away. Great look at the Miss Apollo. That corporate slogan right there, building people who build great things. Jimmy Shane, red, white, blue, I guess it's only APBA.
Doesn't get any more American than that.
No, it does not. So got crew members jumping on board here. They'll get a line on it and stop it, and the flavor pack will go by.
One thing really quick, Brad, and it's kind of, to Jamie's credit, they've been all over the board today on speed. They've been slower, they went way faster. It's really hard for a driver to get timing marks from the exit pin to the start-finish line when your boat is so all over the place on speed. So Jamie's definitely going to go back. He's going to watch some video. He's going to take some timing marks off of the video. Tomorrow he's going to be dead on because I don't think that's all on him. He was fast one heat, he was slower the other heat. That's really tough.
You saw Corey Peabody there give a hug to his buddy Jimmy Shane and congratulate him on that one. Our Danny Rogers is standing there. I got a hunch when he gets the hard hat off, that's Danny Rogers there on the left. We'll get a word with Jimmy. And I think he's got to feel really good after being gone for 4 years to come back. He knew he still had it, but it's still got to feel good to go out there and do it and show it.
Absolutely. There's only one way to show everybody, and that's what he just did. Go out there and show them.
Let's go down to Danny Rogers. Understand she is ready with our winner, Jimmy Shane. Danny, take it away.
He's offloading some gear here. Jimmy, at what point did you feel like you had a command of this heat?
Whoa, not till the finish line. Yeah, that was a hard run for us. We were obviously stuck out in lane 3 from the lane draws, but I knew we had a little bit of speed on the two boats inside of us. I knew it wasn't as much as I'd like, but I wanted to be safe on the start. I wanted to see how we would hold up, being just a touch back, and I really had to work hard to get around Corey and Jamie both. But man, the Apollo boat, amazing. We're progressing with it. It's a new boat to us. A lot of different changes to this boat, so there's still a lot of little tweaks that we're going to do to it throughout the season, and it's only going to get better from here.
How did lane 3 treat you and prepare you for possibly what's next tomorrow?
Well, I mean, I think we know where we're at now in lane 3 against at least those two boats. It's going to be totally different when we get the other 4 boats in a heat, and we'll have to see how we stack up against them.
You talk about how excited you are about this boat. What is something that you could tweak possibly for tomorrow?
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot we could tweak. Some of it's a little bit bigger projects that we'll be doing for the next couple races, but for here we're trying to tailor it for Madison, and we'll just do what we can with the time that we have through tomorrow. I'm hoping that I don't get lane 3 again. I don't want to have to drive that hard to get around somebody, but now we know that the boat can do it. With a lot of pushing. So it was good though. The boat handled amazing. It handled the rough water amazing. So I'm looking forward to the next couple heats.
Congrats. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.